friend.
So do tell us, which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at a specific time in history?
Today? Wow. The hell of a question. My talent is for never saying no. Because I say yes to every opportunity, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or spirit, one has to take control of a destiny. And no one's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to climb that mountain. Nobody's there to back you up. It's lonely at the top. And so I think that who taught me that was life, experiences. If I want to take care of my family, if I want to be able to circle the wagons for my friends when they need help, if I want to be able to sleep at night, wake up in the morning, I need to be able to seize my own destiny.
Is there someone in your family who had a similar type of value system?
Probably my father. My father. I mean, obviously times were different with technology and the pace in which things move today. I think myself, you, I mean, just live streaming, that we're at an extreme advantage over what my father, who's in the baby boomer crowd, had. My dad's, got notepads piled up of written sketches and drawing advertisements, and here we can get on our phone, snap our finger, we can get on Fiverr and order something from somebody across the world to help us. So I think my father's, watching my father sit at that table and draw an advertisement or come up with the new tagline or the new motto or the new sales pitch, I think that was the driver for, you got to put your mind to it no matter what's out there for you resource-wise.
It's powerful. Why will you continue to be that guy, though? Things are changing so fast, right? It means that you need to change as well, right? Somewhat. Why will you continue to be that guy?
Why would I continue or not?
Why will you?
Give me my two black notebooks. I'll show you. As far as continuing, I know we got 12 minutes.
You're good.
Everything I do before I do it digitally goes into one of these notebooks.
Wow.
Every plan, every strategy, this is what I got from my dad. Because there needs to be a record of it. I mean, just page after page. So, some of this stuff here is worth millions of dollars, literally just written. So I think what makes things interesting is air conditioning. I think what makes things interesting is that I use a little bit of the old blended with a lot of the new. And that gives me a distinct advantage, where a lot of these kids growing up today, people growing up today, they rely solely on technology and the now, but they don't go back to roots.
Old school.
Old school, that drive, man, they're missing it.
My wife actually reconnected me to that. Like I was the tech guy, and then she explained the yellow pad, right? Phenomenon. And that has changed my life tremendously.
The legal pad, the illegal pad.
There's something about it, This is an upgrade, right? But there's the yellowness. Something with
Amazon, baby. See, I order these on Amazon. Amazon. One day when I'm dead and gone, these are like the Bible for marketing.
So tell me though, for everyone that's listening though, what do you do? What is your business model?
So I have a few different things, but mainly I'm an adventurer. I'm the true definition of an entrepreneur. I take financial and fiscal responsibility of businesses. You want to ask one question to the world, ask them what an entrepreneur is, and I bet you nobody can define it, truly. But as an entrepreneur, I really am more of an adventurer. So my primary business that I do today, every day, is lead generation. And I'm the largest network of lead generation companies in the country. All the stuff on TV, 1-800-PLUMBER, 1-800-MedSpa, 1-800-HOME LOAN, 1-800-MORTGAGE. I own all those companies. So that's what gets to build this environment, lets me buy toys and feed my family. But because I'm an adventurer, I also make investments in like the studio we're in today. This studio is not a financial driver for me. It's just an expense. This is like my man cave, my fancy man cave.
Beautiful man cave.
So it doesn't actually earn me an income. It's just an expense. But it's sort of, I guess, can become a business on its own. We get to meet people like you, and if going back to your very first question, if I wasn't who I was and I wasn't a risk taker and I was afraid to say yes when I should maybe be saying no, if I was chicken, or if I operated within a box, then we would never meet. Yeah. This would not exist. Nobody in this room would be here.
Yeah, which is great. Well, where's the best place people can reach out to you?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not real public. Made by Awesome on Instagram.
There we go. Love that.
And Made by Awesome on Facebook. Probably the best bet.
Tell me one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years.
Fail.
How does that make you feel?
Like a failure. No. No, the one thing...
He loves sarcasm. I found that. Yeah, so his sarcasm is really good. Really, really good. So, yeah.
No, I mean, failing is a necessary evil. So there's a misunderstanding in this world. Is people say you need to fail to succeed. But the truth is, failure doesn't teach you what to do. It only teaches you what not to do again. Yeah. So failure is a necessary evil in the overall growth and development of a business person, a businessman or a businesswoman. Even a youngster who wants to be in business, failing is an important, necessary evil. So that I've consistently failed, but there's an equal and opposite reaction to that failure, which is also consistent success. Yeah. And so if you're willing to acknowledge that failure is going to be there first, everything else becomes gravy. And so that's, I guess, what I've done consistently.
Yeah, I love that. Well, let's switch gears for a moment. Sure. Let me invite you now into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. What is your earliest childhood memory?
Getting a vacuum clean. You really want the answer to this?
Yeah, sure.
My mother gave me a vacuum cleaner for Christmas so I could help clean the house.
Wow. How old were you?
I hear Amanda back there giggling.
How old were you?
I couldn't remember. I couldn't tell you.
Why do you think that memory is so clear?
Because I probably spent the next 15 years of my life cleaning the house.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I don't know how to draw that connection.
Sure.
It's something I've never really thought about.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a testament to the family unit and the family environment of do what you got to do, work as a team.
Yeah, that's good. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind?
Sure.
I love the idea that your family has given you the tools to make the job easier, and you continue to do that for individuals. Gadgets galore, but you're always doing it from the perspective of it creates an easier process to complete the work. I love that.
That is actually very insightful. I want to be, can I clarify that?
Sure,
just to
please.
make sure, because I know you have a wide audience, and so I was not born with a silver spoon. I did not have family money.
Yeah.
There was no family loans. There was none of that for me to start my business or to get into the business world. It was drive.
Yeah.
But without that family heritage, without that culture code of that family unit, I absolutely would not be doing the things that you mentioned today. I actually tell my guys all the time, my job is to keep the roof up and then make sure that supporting that weight allows everyone else to operate as freely and as fluidly, as fast and as efficiently as possible so that they can achieve success as quickly as possible. Let me carry the burden. And I guess that is a family unit.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And
it's beautiful. I love it.
Great insight.
If we fast forwarded to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Whoop, there it is.
Yeah, definitely. It's like your mother. I could see. It's like, whoop, there it is. The vacuum.
Yeah. Hoover.
15 years. All right, well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form, yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes.
John, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Every day.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer?
Yes.
More than 8?
Yes.
Yeah. That question, oh my gosh. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents John Ramirez, what would you say that is?
Wow. I know it, but here it is. Sometimes you have to shoot the hostage.
Love it.
Sometimes you have to shoot the hostage. You got to do things that aren't always fun. And I don't mean that literally, world.
Yeah.
But you sometimes, not sometimes, more often than not, you have to do something you don't want to do. You have to do something that may not be in the best interest of every single person, but it is in the best interest of the group.
Yeah.
And I'm not a socialist by any measure, but I do believe that my job as the captain of the ship is to protect the ship.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to run somebody over.
Yeah.
And so that best describes me. Is I know that in this world sometimes you just got to shoot the hostage.
Yeah, I love it. Love the metaphor. Well, it's been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Never give up.
Love it. Hey, love it, my friend.
Thank you very
John
much
Ramirez,
for having me.
folks. Yeah, this was great. Thank you for being on What Is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thanks, guys.
Boom. Did you have fun?
I had fun.
Love it.
I had a blast.